Welcome to MC Knitting Adventures / Craft Adventures. Today on Craft Adventures, I'm going to be talking about making this little knitting bag. I was inspired by Julie Warren's little knitting bag. I have made some modifications, but let's get started. Start off with a small piece of wood. You can use any kind of wood. I'm just using balsa right here because it was easier to cut. It's about 3 centimeters by 1 centimeter, and it's about 3 to 4 millimeters thick, and we just round the edges. I've cut myself a piece of material. It's a fairly thick material. You don't have to use this thick of material. And it's 5 centimeters by 12 centimeters. I iron and fold in the edges 1 centimeter. I found there was so much material here, I thought I'm going to cut some of it off. It's not necessary. Need to glue all the edges down. I don't need to glue the one end because it's going to be covered by a finished edge. I'm using a high-tack glue. It's for material. Now I put this on and I found that it really wasn't adhering to this. Usually this glue is amazing when you're using it with cotton, but I think with the material that I was using, it just did not stick, as you can see, at all. Now what I've done in the past is I've used crazy glue and mixed it in with material glue, but you have to move very quickly because it hardens very quickly. As you can see, I'm doing this very quick. But this seems to work quite well if you have a material that it's just not working for you. And just hold that down a little bit. And that seemed to work a lot better. You can buy crazy glue, dollar store, craft store. So I just kind of make sure that the fit is where I want it to be before I start putting the glue on, because once I put the glue on, it's going to be pretty much permanent. Here I just used just crazy glue itself. Hold it down, it dries very quickly. I wipe off any excess glue with paper towel. And with those hard to reach spots, I just kind of twirl a piece of paper towel around a toothpick, and that seems to get some of the glue off too. There's quite a bit of an overhang on mine. You don't have to leave that much of an overhang. And there you have the makings of the basket piece. Now we just have to cut out the handles. I had a scrap piece of leather. My handles are about 12 centimeters long. I cut 2 pieces of those, and my base trim was about 10.7 centimeters. I find out where I want to put my handles before I glue, so I have an idea. And here I just used the material glue to work quite well. Wrapping that paper towel around my toothpick, twirling it up, giving it a nice point. Then I can get in and get some of that glue off. Now for the handles, you could use material if you don't have an extra piece of leather hanging around. This leather might be a little thicker for this project, but it's what I had available. You can use thinner leather or ribbon. I'll just go ahead and put that other handle on. Now I am putting a little bit of crazy glue on the end of this just because it hardens very quickly, and that'll help hold it in place while I wrap it around the basket. Here I was a little bit long, and I just take my scissors and give it a little trim. And a little bit more crazy glue. Just make sure that it holds. Removing any excess glue. And there you have your basket, ready for some yarn. Here I took some acrylic silver paint, and I'm painting a couple of toothpicks. These are going to be used for the knitting needles. A little bit of sponge, you can put some material, some yarn, whatever you want in your basket just to fill the base. And now I have the beads that I've glued onto the toothpicks, and I just snap off the ends. And there you have your knitting needles. There you go, and just have a foots around with it a little bit. Little balls of yarn in there. And there you have your little miniature knitting basket. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, take care.